will see a squad from the Americas, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bruins will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blue Hens offense will get first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like...
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Bruins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has...
There he goes! Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Reads it, fires complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Creates a little room. They knock him him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jolly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The lone back's got it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Bruins decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Maybe 1 notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Sends it back in motion. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Chester. Pulled down for the tackle. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on third and short. Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jolly. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to swing it on second down. Got his man on the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gives it on the option. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Still running at the 40. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
He's
been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that or touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have them. They're trailing by 28 to Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
They go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Turns it loose deep. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Got his man downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They'll try the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Henderson. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the They'll run the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Snowed under by the defense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
The Blue Hens will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Got a little space. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Turning it on. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Going to the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is extended a little far.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Jolly. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Complete to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the deep shot for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Wants to pass. And they can't make the connection. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here, clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got his man out of the backfield. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go with a direct snap. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the gun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun. Give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Now on the move. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. The give to the back. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Give to the running back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Chester. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The sure hands, it's Jolly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They get the win there now, bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff. and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No,